Hello, Camaro Bruce here from Gretna, Nebraska. Actually, a beautiful January day. A couple nights ago, it was 16 below zero, and I have my wood burning stove set up, which heats this 2,400 square foot bunkhouse slash motorcycle shop. This is kind of the wood that I like to use, that we split and just bring it directly over here and drop it, although it's susceptible to when it snows, but it's very easy access to the door. I also have a fair amount of it cut and split, covered up, so it's protected from the rain. And then I have my big wood pile over here that's where we get the source from. And then, out in the woods, I can gather a lot. So let's go back inside. I posted a short clip, and I had some concerns about stacking the wood too close to my wood burning stove, and I want to go in and explain a couple of the theories. This is the bunkhouse, little kitchenette, and bunk beds, and where we watch sports and just enjoy things. So it heats this area solely, although I did install an electric furnace over there in case we're on holiday and nobody's here to keep it warm. So we open these doors up, it heats a 2,400 square foot motorcycle shop as well. One of the concerns that people discussed in the short video that I posted was how close I had the wood stacked to the wood burning stove. And I do, and probably so it shouldn't be, but in different situations, some people don't have a choice. I mean, one of the important things is to really trust your stack of wood so that it's not going to fall down. And probably the reason I put the wood in here is for when it's going to be a blizzard and 20 below zero for a few days. That's about how much wood I would burn in 2 or 3 days. To keep this area hot, you have to keep the wood burner amped up, and you're putting, even though I go to work, when I come back and it's cold in here, you're putting 50 or 60 pieces of wood in here. If it's a weekend and you're hanging out watching football, keeping it warm, maybe working in the motorcycle shop where you want to keep it 55, 60 degrees, you're putting in 100 pieces when it's that cold. So that's my reason why I have it here, and I don't really have other good places to keep it, with everything else I have going on in here, some exercise equipment and so on. So my theory on this, and I've been testing it, wood typically would self-ignite to the point where it would start burning between 900 and 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the temperature it has to get to self-ignite. Now, if it was leaning up against the stove and I had the stove, I always test this stuff with my laser gauge. It's not a super hot fire going on right now. The sides are, pushing up towards 600. The top, where I have this little bucket to give me some great humidity in the shop, because it'll go down to 15%. This will keep me at about 30% humidity. So that's probably the back side of it's about 500 degrees. When I really put a lot of wood into it, I can get it up to 600 or 700 degrees, even 800. So this has been sitting on here, and I have a teeny little flake of wood there, and this is going to be hot. Probably about 300 degrees at the bottom. Let me flip it and see what the bottom looks like. It does have a little bit of browning, but it has been sitting on here all morning, at least a couple hours. The direct temperature on it's about 300 degrees. So it's not even close to self-igniting. If you look at some of the wood that I have that's close to the stove, 200 degrees, 220 degrees. This big log's been here. The edges have browned a touch, but that's one of the closer ones, and I'm sure in some evenings it's got up to 400 degrees. So yeah, those are my reasons why I stack it close. I have had concerns. I looked a lot into the safety of it. Yeah, if wood did fall on it and was leaning right up against it, even at 500-600 degrees, I think it would be safe. The more concerns are, if you keep it open while you're burning and the wood pops on you, it might kick it out, and it's did that. I mean, you can see there's a couple burn marks in the carpet here, there, in a few different places. So you would never want to keep that open and unattended. So anyway, I hope this helps any concerns people have. I always enjoy making these videos, the support, people watching them, and enjoy the rest of the winter. Camaro Bruce, see ya.